But before I give the floor to Secretary Sickles, I want to briefly comment on the revenue report. Similar to last month's report, our revenues exceeding the forecast grew to $851 million. As I also said last month, this is from strong growth in non-withholding and lower refunds, which are volatile sources. Virginians are facing slower job growth, and the Commonwealth has lost almost 42,000 jobs in this fiscal year. For most workers, the job market is stuck and prices are rising from the conflict in Iran. To keep up with inflation, consumers have dipped into savings, with the personal savings rate decreasing by more than a percentage point since last year. As for revenues, we need to remain cautious as to our major sources, driven by consumer spending and jobs. Secretary Sickles is likely to comment that last year's surplus provides a means to address immediate budgetary challenges while being thoughtful for fiscal year 2027 and 2028. There is certainly revenue that exceeds the forecast in the bank today. However, I caution anyone who tries to tell us to use one-time money for ongoing budget expenses. Additionally, the governor is calling for a reforecast for fiscal year 2027 and 2028. I assume this will provide additional revenues, but this is not part of the prepared presentation today. In every revenue report since January, we have heard caution from the administration. The Senate understood this uncertainty. However, I'm concerned now that the governor and the secretary will suggest a forecast without fully understanding our next year's budget pressures and economic conditions in the fall. The administration is focused on a forecast, but we are faced and focused on the policies around who pays their fair share of taxes and how the businesses that we attract to Virginia treat our citizens and resources. I remain committed that data centers who employ very few permanent jobs for a sizable tax giveaway will pay sales tax on computer equipment. This is imperative to encourage responsible growth in the Commonwealth, to protect our electric grid and natural resources, while also ensuring hardworking Virginians are not asked to pick up higher utility costs to fund a higher share of our existing core services.